Okay, this is what I have meal prep. We have ground beef, which is kind of a staple for me. We have some broccoli. And right here, this is cauliflower rice. It's Cuban style cauliflower rice. I have some pork loins and chicken breast. Well, good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. So, this is going to be an update on my new lifestyle. Kind of dabbling in the slow carbs, anabolic. So, I thought I would just give you an update since it has been almost about 2 weeks and things are going pretty well. I struggled in the beginning, not struggled with the diet, but I struggled just mentally because if you've been following me, you probably already know this, I have been eating keto / low carb for probably 7 or 8 years. So for me to deviate from it when I kind of almost made it part of my identity was a little bit hard, but I had to come to terms with, I think, the ketogenic diet, because it's an amazing diet. I would recommend it to anyone that is struggling with metabolic issues, struggling with your weight, and if that weight is because binge eating, sugar, carbs, and all of that, I would just totally recommend it to anyone. Keto, then maybe transition to low carb once you get things under control or whatever. So with that being said, I think over the period of time that I had been doing, I want to say 90% keto and probably 10% low carb, that it, oh, excuse me, it did what it needed to do, which was heal my body. My body was a mess. I came from binge eating. I mean, binge eating. It was really bad. Fast food all day, and a secret eater. So my binge eatings was always like a secret eater. No one knew, but I was just packing on the weight, and from what everybody can tell, if they're around me and when we all eating together, it's like, how is this woman packing on this amount of weight with, she's eating normally. I was eating normally, but also binging out at the same time. So for me, keto was good for me. It got my cravings under control. It got my blood sugar under control because I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic. So thank God I kind of nipped it in the bud before it crossed over to type 2. So with that being said, I find myself here changing it up a little bit. And some people will say, well, why? The why is after being in the gym for about, I want to say, almost 2 years straight now, I have been struggling to actually put on more muscle and to kind of lean out more and all of that. And I had, even while I was keto, been following a lot of other people that have been keto for years, and they had to change things up. And I was watching them go through their changes and all of that, and me still just resistant. I'm a resistant person because I'm a creature of habit. I like habits. And once I get into a habit, I like to just stay there, even if it's to my detriment sometimes. So I was teetering around with that idea for about, I want to say about 3 months now. And I finally just kind of dived in a little bit. Well, stepped my toes into it, if you will. and figured out my macros. I contacted someone that has been doing it for a long time, actually 2 people, and to, get some help and assistance with macros and, how I should proceed with all of that, because I'm older, I'm in menopause, I've had weight loss surgery, and I've had hormonal issues. Now, the macro part was easy to figure out. I've been following it, and what I have found, oddly enough, I haven't had any cravings since doing this. Well, I haven't had cravings in a while, but I haven't had any cravings, and it's been going very well, very, very well. I've been trying to eat up all my calories, especially around protein, because it's very protein heavy, for a reason, because of building muscle. So I've been trying to always hit that protein goal, and to be honest, I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying having a little bit more variety. I was a little reluctant and scared and thought, well, oh my God, I'm going to get triggered and I'm just going to eat my brains out. But I haven't been triggered. Nothing's triggered me, because the way I'm doing this is gradual. When I say gradual, I mean, given that I've been low carb keto for all those years, I did not want to shock my system by introducing a lot of carbs at one time. So it's happening in incremental doses, and so far so good. And I can tell in the gym with my lifting, I am actually lifting a little bit heavier. I went up on my weights, so that's a good thing. And my weight is coming down, and I'm also measuring. So everything is going in the right direction so far, and I'm really pleased. I will put in, you should have already seen a clip of what I meal prep, and I didn't include my noodles, but I will probably have those some days. And I'm going to eat something that's not part of my meal plan, I will always, of course, because I'm taking you with me, show you what that looks like. And I did do a weigh-in, so we will be going into the weigh-in. As you can see, my weight is 168.4. So when I started this way of eating, I was 171.6. And I set a goal of probably, like, if I can do a pound a week, I'm happy. So it's been so far a little more than a pound a week, and I'm okay with that. And that might slowly decrease a little bit to the actual 1 pound a week, because I'm not at my full calories, because like I said, I'm introducing things very slowly, intentionally, to not gain the weight. So, and have it be a shock to my system, like, oh my God, now there's an influx of carbs or influx of protein, more protein. So I'm being really methodic in how I'm doing this, and eventually I will be getting my calories up to where they should actually be. So it's kind of a gradual process for me. As of now, I don't really have any more updates, so I'm going to close this out. But if you have any questions, please leave them down below, any comments, and I will be sure to answer each one of them. And I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for all of you that have just stuck with me and been with me on this journey, because a journey is a journey. It doesn't end. There's bumps in the road, there's smooth roads, there's curves, there's changes, but it's still a journey. And I'm so glad to have you guys here with me on this journey. Thank you so much, and I will be back with meal prep for next week. And I will be seeing you guys then.